So if you haven't seen the new Acolyte trailer, or the only Acolyte trailer, you should totally go see it. I'm curious what you think about it. I have some ideas and thoughts about it, but first I have an article I want to read to you about the Acolyte, and it shows the trailer. So if you haven't seen it, let's watch it together. Let me pull up this article with the trailer attached to it. All right, so it says the Acolyte trailer, a Jedi killer is on the loose in Star Wars series set 100 years before the prequels. And I guess that's the baddie. Disney's released the trailer for its newest Star Wars series, The Acolyte, which is set to stream on Disney Plus June 4th. The series takes place 100 years before the franchise prequel trilogy during the High Republic era of the Star Wars universe, which is the furthest back in the timeline Star Wars has gone in a live-action production. An official logline for the series reveals an investigation into a shocking crime spree pits a respected Jedi Master, Li Jung-jae, against a dangerous warrior from his past, Amandla Stenberg. As more clues emerge, they travel down a dark path where sinister forces reveal all is not what it seems. The trailer begins with Li's Jedi Master teaching a group of younglings as Stenberg, cloaked assassin, attempts to kill a fellow Jedi, played by Carrie-Anne Moss, in a cantina. A group of Jedi begin the hunt across the galaxy for the killer before she's able to pick them all off one by one. In a climactic battle scene, the Jedi unsheath their multicolored lightsabers and prepare to battle the assassin who wields her own red lightsaber. The cast also includes Manny Jacinto, Daphne Keane, Charlie Barnett, Jodie Turner-Smith, Rebecca Henderson, Dean Charles Chapman, and Jonas Suotamo. Creator Leslie Headland will serve as showrunner and executive producer. Simon Emanuel, Jeff F. King, Kathleen Kennedy, and Jason McKelliff will also executive produce, with Charmaine DeGroat and Cor Adana serving as co-executive producers. Rain Roberts and Damian Anderson are producers for The Acolyte. Variety Exclusive reported that The Acolyte started development back in 2020. Fans were given a first look during Lucasfilm annual Star Wars Day celebration that took place later that same year. The Acolyte is the latest Star Wars show to premiere on Disney Plus. Others include Obi-Wan Kenobi, Andor, The Book of Boba Fett, and Ahsoka. The Mandalorian, which premiered back in 2019, was the first live-action Star Wars series to stream on Disney Plus. Its third season aired in the spring of 2023 with a movie titled The Mandalorian and Grogu, slated to begin production later this year. And here is the trailer.
Close your eyes. Your eyes can deceive you. We must not trust them. Tell me what comes into your mind.
Life. Balance. I see fire.
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense.
What happened?
I sensed darkness. This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
What is that?
So there we have the article and the trailer. What did you think about the trailer? I thought it was good and bad. I love Lee Jung Jae. He's pretty cool. I really like him. All right, let me talk about my first issue. My first issue was, so in the Phantom Menace, Kai Adi Mundi said that they hadn't seen any Sith in 1,000 years.
Impossible. The Sith have been extinct for a millennium.
This preview said that it was 100 years before the Clone Wars. So the only way that they can keep this accurate is to kill everyone who ever sees a red lightsaber. Anyone that ever sees a red lightsaber, so everybody that you saw in the trailers, they have to die in order for Mundi to be correct. Or else they're going to create some havoc within the series. That's my first thought, is that if anybody survives, or if any of the Jedi tell anybody that they saw Sith and that person lives, then it's not factual to the movies. The second thing is George Lucas. You know, I love George Lucas. He came out with Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. And I just love those. He came out with the prequels too. And his vision for Star Wars was there were no Wookiee Jedi ever. And it just seems like they spit in the face of tradition when they created this Wookiee Jedi. You know, I know George probably had his reasons why he didn't have a Wookiee Jedi. But I think they probably should have stuck to how George had envisioned it. Because, like I've said before, if you go away from George's vision of Star Wars, it's not Star Wars anymore. It's just a sci-fi movie that's like Star Wars. It has Star Wars parts. That's my second thing. And the third thing, because this is the second time I saw the trailer, the third thing that I just noticed is, why do they always nerf all the Jedi now? It just seems like they always nerf the Jedi, and they make the Sith look so overpowering. Like in that last scene when that you see the red saber like flinging across and cutting through all the trees, and you have like 6 Jedi there with their lightsabers out, force ready, and this one Sith is able to just like blow them all away with this huge explosion. I think I just don't know why they nerfed the Jedi. The Jedi had as much force power as the Sith. The Sith are able to use it easier, I guess, because they use emotion to control the Force. But the Sith and the Jedi are supposed to be opposites, but equal. And even Yoda said, you know, it's not, the dark side is not more powerful, but it's easier to use.
Is the dark side stronger?
No. Quicker, easier, more seductive.
But how am I to know the good side from the bad?
You will know.
So I just think it's not a fair representation of the Jedi and the Sith when you have this overpowered Sith fighting Jedi, and by the luck of the draw, the Jedi somehow managed to get out of it by some lucky thing to do. And it's like, I don't know. I don't want to ramble about it too much, but you understand. But I hope you saw it, and I'm really interested in seeing your thoughts about the trailer. And I did see that this trailer got the most dislikes out of any Star Wars episode or series or movie that has come out on YouTube ever. So it's the most disliked ever. I'm going to watch it until they show me something that takes away from Star Wars itself. Be it, like I said before, they hired somebody to do like these sex scenes or very intimate kissing scenes or something. And if it's sex scenes, I'm out. I'm out. And, if they go too far from what canon or has been so far, and they try to make their own path and do their own thing, I'm probably going to be out on that also. But let me know what you think. What are you going to do? Are you going to watch it? Or are you not going to watch it? What did you think of the trailer? Did you like it? Did you not like it? And we'll go from there. But if you like Star Wars and you like the Jedi, here's a video of the rankings with the Jedi right there. May the Force be with you always.